Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Clemson Tigers offense will get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
The Tigers are on the move here. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And that's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick completion to the tight end. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So Oregon's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Moves the ball up to the 30. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Catch made on the out route. They can't stop him. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Offside. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. Really knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we're hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun handoff here. He shreds the tackle.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Pass complete. It's second down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
This time, a completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Caught in the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. They finally stop him. What a solid play. Sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
They finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Second down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's straight down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. What a catch! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jones. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Comes back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. 0 running room, stuck right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Makes a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
There's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's Wood. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
And the Ducks line up on first and 10 now. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. QB to the tight end for a completion.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Wants to throw it. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Touchdown, Oregon. And they jump on top here in the second half. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Give it to the back again. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Past the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He breaks free. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll run it from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And now the handoff. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Defense looking for a stop on third and goal. To keeper trying to get to the marker. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
Marcus, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The short completion at the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So ball of the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Running back grabs it on the screen.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Not quickly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
He's going to take off here. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. He'll try a pass here. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception in the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
They trap him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle. It's Wood. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Leaning on the run game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And the defense able to hold him there to a short game. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a 1st down.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. And the ball is handed off over the shotgun. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to send something up downfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.